On the first day of madness, my trainer gave to me. What's going on, you guys? Your boy Matt Thomas, your boy Royalty. If you're watching this, welcome to the first episode of Madness. Madness is gonna be videos about training, how you're gonna get better, how I'm gonna help you improve, and how you're gonna kill the competition, all right? So, if you're new here, like, comment, and is it like a thumbs, subscribe, okay? Let's get it. So for a lot of you guys that's been watching my videos and things of that nature, you guys know that I stepped into the training scene. One of the biggest players that I'm fond of and got a chance to watch train in person, watch train on TV is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving has one of the most lightning crossovers, one of the most quickest crossovers, and just so shifty. Like, he's probably one of the guys that have one of the best handles out there, along with like Allen Iverson and those other players. So I want to show you guys about how I warm up and things that I've stolen from him and his trainer, like Phil Handy. So I need you guys to come here. I need you guys to come down to me, to the baseline, and we're gonna get this right. Wait, but before we get there, it's not just a regular basketball, plastic bag. What do these two have in common? So if you think Kyrie just dribbles a regular basketball when he started out, he was actually putting the plastic bag on the basketball. Reason being is, there's no grip. So if you can handle this, what else can you handle, all right? Let's go to the baseline. Start off with a couple quick, easy series of ball handling. Get you your local plastic bags. You can get it from any local dealership, store, bodega. And I know some people are gonna be like, well, what about that little knot right there at the bottom? Yeah, it could bother you, but if you want to work on your handle, you got to put yourself in uncomfortable positions to get ready for what's going forward. So one of the first drills I like to do to get warmed up is a V dribble. V dribble is literally what you see. V dribble. So if you guys watch this, you're gonna see the letter V come up and move. What you wanna do is progressively move forward, making sure that each step goes with the bounces. So we got 1, backwards. What you do to one hand, you obviously do to the other. You want to make sure that both sides of your body is balanced out and that we have no weaknesses in our game. Try to keep your eyes up, change your eye direction. You might never know if somebody's cutting. Just keep moving. Move, 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 move. I would say if you want to do this drill about 3 or 4 times. You got to do it to the free throw line, or you can do it to half court, depending on if you want to start out and not kill yourself too much, or if you want to go and, push a little bit further. Next point is in and out. In and out is a lot different from a V dribble, because with a V dribble here, with an in and out, you want to come across half of the body, and you want to make sure your defender shifts. You want to get the internal rotation in the knee and really sell the drive as if you're going to the left or if you're going to the right. Doing these drills, sometimes you might mess up, but that's what you want. You want to go as hard as you can in these practices and these workouts, so when it gets to the game, it's easy. You don't want to try to figure out what you need to do in the game, at the game. You want to know when you go into it, you got the confidence to push your game forward and see what's next. If you guys are asking, like, why do I keep standing up after every in and out? It's because I want to reset my body and remember how to break down, so when I'm watching my defender, I can see how their body reacts. Now, obviously, I can stay here the whole time, but I want to change different cadences. So if you guys are worrying about that, I want to change my pace. I want to go from gear 1, which could be our lowest, gear 2 could be our medium, and gear 3 could be our fastest. Make sure on the in and out, besides it coming across half the body, you want to make sure that we step outside of the defender's frame. Most defenders like to be about right here. So when we do our in and out, we want to step outside this frame so that their leg has to change and we have to pay attention to it. They have to honor this. If they don't, we're going to blow by them and get an easy bucket. If you guys feel like that was pretty easy, why don't we put it together? So putting it together means now you're starting to create combinations. You're starting to trick your mind into doing different things. Now, some of you guys that's watching this probably are advanced, and some of you guys feel like this is too easy for you. But the thing about it is Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, De'Aaron Fox, Chris Paul, they all do these things at the highest level. So if they still do it to this day, don't tell me that this is easy. We're gonna go with V dribble into in and out. This one right here was a little one that I had a lot of issues with because I needed to know how to move my body. If you guys know me from younger, I used to be a fat guy. Fat kid, love cake, still love my oatmeal pies, stuff like that. So, hey, if you're working out, you could probably have one or two. I want to focus on the wraps. Wrapping here, I want you to pay attention to how my body's moving. I'm trying to make sure that this leg doesn't get in the way of my wraps. The behind the backs is so totally different, but this wraps, I want it to be progressive. Step, pull, step, pull. On these wraps, this would be considered a sham guard. One of New York City's best point guards, and one of Kyrie Irving's close friends right now with the Dallas Mavericks. Now if we combined the first move with the second move with the third move, what do we have? Just want to tell you guys so far, good job. If you're trying this, pause this video right now and make sure this is something that you execute. I can't see what you're doing, so make sure whenever you need it, get some water, take a breather. Don't be discouraged with yourself. Understand this is a training foundation. This is day one of madness. Day one of madness. The next foundation I'm gonna show you guys is the foundation that I learned from my trainer, my mentor, Phil Handy. Phil Handy is 52, 53 years old right now, and he moves so well. Played for Hope, worked with LeBron, worked with Kyrie, worked with Kawhi, worked with AD, worked with so many different talents. So if I can learn it from him, I'm gonna teach it to you guys from what I know. Phil Handy has this way of stacking. Stacking is something that I implement in my own training methods, and I want to show you guys this. Every foundation that we start with, I want to start it with a V dribble. The reason why I want to start with a V dribble, I want our fingers to get used to the basketball. I want us to move well with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to V dribble, which is the simplest foundation. Out of the V dribble, I'm going to go double cross. Out of the double cross, I'm going to go Tim Hardaway. For my younger generation, you guys might not know who Tim Hardaway is, but I'm going to show you the move anyway. For my older generation, you guys know what I'm doing, right? So now we have V dribble, double cross, swing cross. V dribble, double cross, swing cross. When you get the hang of it, I want you to pick up your speed. So because I've been doing this so far, I'm pretty advanced at it, but I want you guys to have the foundation of what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna start out slow, I'm gonna go up to gear 2, and then watch how I pick it up by gear 3. 1, 1, 2, and that happens. What I wanna do is I wanna make sure that even though I mess up, I get back to my position and I hold myself accountable. Now, if you find yourself messing up in this drill, that's fine. I mess up all the time. And obviously, there's no grip on this basketball. There's a plastic bag around it. So if we can control this, when we decide to take it off, we'll be fine. And if you're asking right now, when can I take the plastic bag off? That's the wrong mindset to have. Use the plastic bag until you don't feel it no more, okay? Back to level, or back to gear 2. Gear 3. If you guys got the first foundation down pat, then the second foundation is kind of the same. The V dribble is still the same, the double cross is still the same, but the last move is different. We want to give our defenders different medicines about how they're going to guard us. We don't want having anybody to figure out, hey, I can stop him this way, I can stop him that way. Not me. Okay, so let's lock in. Finish out every drill all the way through, all the way through. Most of the time when you guys see people do double tweens, sometimes double tweens go this way, outside of the frame. Now, yeah, that can work, but for me, I like to teach my clients to go towards the defender. I want to attack the top foot, whatever foot it is, and make them honor it. So if I'm here, it's forcing them to push that leg back. Pushing the leg back means easy bucket. If it's an easy bucket, you're gonna score. Cool? On to the third move. I wanna show you guys the movements from the side. I keep showing you guys the front angles. The front angles are fine, but I wanna make sure that you understand the whole 360 of the body. I wanna make sure that when you're looking at this video, when you look into a mirror, you're replicating the same way I'm moving. Not saying I've got the perfect foundation and stuff like that, but obviously I can give you a foundation that you can work on and keep building your game. This is to make you an elite player. This is to give you an elite handle. You want to dribble like Kyrie, right? So let's lock in. I don't know if it's just me or you guys, but you ever do a drill and you almost done and then you mess up? But for me, when I mess up, before I finish, I go all the way back to the beginning. Why? I just can't cheat myself. I mean, if you want to cheat yourself, cool. You're just not gonna be able to guard me when you get the chance. If you're up to this point in the video, please make sure you comment. Let me know what you think so far. Are these moves too easy? Are they too hard? Because best to believe, as the days go on, these workouts can get a little bit tougher, all right? But I need you guys to stay tapped in. And I ain't doing this for no reason. Oh, by the way, you guys like the merch? This is what they don't see coming to you soon. Make sure you get it because it's gonna sell out. Hey, so if you're at this part of the video, please understand you guys have been progressing well, you guys have been working well. And like I said, keep pausing it, screenshot it, whatever you need to do to make sure that you understand this foundation. The drills that I'm showing you guys are not just drills that I do as myself, but I've seen these other players do this, I've seen these other trainers do this, and this is a big foundation. So those players that you're looking up to and the players that you are admiring, they're doing this foundation. Do you not want the same blueprint? Do you not want to be great? Come on, it's madness, man. I need you guys to comment down below madness. Go crazy, hashtag madness, just do something. So this one right here, I specifically learned from Kyrie. Kyrie likes to be so elusive with his movement. Every attention to detail that he's moving has a purpose. I know people see him go crazy and make people fall, make people look stupid, but his foundation of how he dribbles is what's most important. His footwork is what's most important. So when you're watching it, people think it's hand speed and ball speed. No, it's actually your footwork speed. What I'm going to show you guys is more of an advanced move. This move right here is a cross, clean, wrap behind. So if it's cross, clean, wrap behind, you're supposed to go right into it, towards the left, towards the right, okay? If you don't believe me, YouTube it. Kyrie does this drill. Over here, cross, clean, behind, 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 cross, clean, behind. That's how it was in the front. Let's see it from the back. Cross, clean, behind, cross, clean, behind, cross, clean, behind, cross, clean, behind, cross, clean, behind. The best part about this drill is you actually work both hands. So working both hands is a great thing because we don't have to do it again. Unless you want to. Unless you want to be great. All right? So after you do this foundation of these drills, it is a lot. It is a lot. I'm going to show you guys one more. But this one, you're the trainer on this one. You're the trainer on this one. You wanna know why? Because the last one is freestyle. One thing about basketball is that you cannot predict what's gonna happen next. You can obviously have an educated guess, but you still have to put the work in to understand what you need to do. Copy? So off this last one, everything I showed you guys, everything that we've done, I want you to put it all together and let's see how crazy we could get, all right? So like I said, you guys are the trainers right now. And you've been asking, man, when can I take this plastic bag off? Watch how crazy this basketball feels now. Losing the basketball now might almost be impossible. Because low-key, you like Spider-Man. It's like, get over here, you know, Scorpion. You want to have fun with the basketball. At the end of the workout, you always want to reward yourself. And reward yourself with some drills, with some movement. Play around, understand. Touch the floor. Move, 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 move. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's the first episode of Madness. On the first day of madness, my trainer gave to me lightning, Kyrie Irving, handle drills. All right? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. See you tomorrow. You trying so hard not to laugh. How am I gonna do this? You gotta have fun with it. You gotta have fun with it. All right, let me stop playing. On the first day. Wait, I don't have the mic on? Sorry. Technical difficulties.